tell us a secret about your D&D character that your party members don't know about. At night, instead of standing guard, my rogue just sits and stares at the sleeping Kenku paladin. Hey everybody, Psychic Dire Rat here, communicating with you telepathically from my sewer lair. It's a very interesting, very new, very state-of-the-art method of communicating. Anyway, welcome to another D&D memes video. How are you guys doing? Hoping a wonderful day today. It's still variety, what was it? Vegetable variety 11. Pretty much carrying the D&D memes subreddit and posting for other people. But yeah, we're doing that for the moment. Anyway, before jumping into the video, I would appreciate it a lot if you would take a moment to smash like button because it helps out a lot. So thanks so much if you do that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Well, are you? DM, having put at least 3 mimics in the room. You are in an empty room. Player, who rolled low perception. Am I? Are you? Well, I guess we'll never know unless, you know, unless a fight breaks out or something. Just no other way to find out. So, yeah, good luck in case that happens, I suppose. Lonely Tree. Your druid is sneaking through the campsite and a few soldiers start walking towards her general direction. Druid. I turn into a tree. DM. The camp you're sneaking through is in the middle of an open field. Well, I'll turn into a tree anyway. Soldier. Hey, has that tree always been there? I've been here for weeks. Roll to bluff, asks the DM, and he gets a natural 20. Well, the tree would know better than us, I suppose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the tree would know better. I mean, it's been here. Trees are usually pretty old, so usually pretty knowledgeable, right? That's the direct translation of that. Play stupid games. Get planted under a tree. Okay, little one, you're on sapling duty today. You will help this tree grow. It will bear the most delicious fruit. And long after that, many years from now, when the tree has grown big and strong, I'll let you out from under there and we'll have a little chat about what you did. I don't even know how to explain, but that sounds like a very unpleasant form of punishment. Borderline terrifying, to be honest. Enough is enough. Wizard. I summon my cat familiar. Rogue. Yeah, send Whiskers in there to set off any deadly traps. Whiskers, who understands common and immediately returns to its own plane of existence. See you later, losers. CREAM. Get the money, dollar bill, y'all. DM. Here's $300 to ignore what you just rolled. The bard, who natural 20 the persuasion roll on the barkeep. Save that money for our wedding. Oh wow. At my age, I'm rolling once on the regular. Crouches to go into stealth. The cracking of my knees alerts the guards and I am immediately killed on a natural 1. Wink wink. Sofia Vergara said that Joe Manganiello turned their wine cellar into a D&D lair. He still plays Dungeons and Dragons? Yes, he's obsessed with it. He has like a dungeon in the house. And he has like a lot of figurines. Like a fake dungeon, right?
Well, it was supposed to be the wine cellar, and suddenly, it started to happen.
He has these gigantic heads of dragons hanging from the wall. It has like a little village all in the table. It's not a wine cellar anymore. It's a dungeon. I'm not gonna lie, that honestly sounds pretty much like the dream for, you know, a lot of D&D players, I think. Like the, you know, the dream setup to the dream room basically to play D&D in. Please don't when I'm in the zone. I don't think I can take this anymore. It's like you're not even there. Please forgive me. My homebrew! No, not the homebrew, come on. It was like this close to getting finished, okay? It's always been this close to getting finished for like the past 25 years, but please, come on, it's almost there. Orcs and half-orcs, when they get reduced to 0 hit points. It will be a cold day in hell when I go out like a f***ing champ. Too bad. So sad. When you've missed the last 3 sessions and sit down to play D&D again with your group, while they're splitting up treasure, but no one's offering you any of it. Oh, so that's how it is. Come on, why would you do that though? I mean, the party, why would they do that? That does not sound... I mean, that doesn't sound fair at all, okay? To not split the treasure with someone that just couldn't make it to a few sessions and missed, you know, the session when they got the treasure. I don't know. Like, if they would have already split it sessions ago, like last session, or in a session where you didn't make it, sure, But to split it without you in the same session, in the session that you come to, is kind of, you know, a bit weird. So classic, it's instinctively understood. Player, almost there. Where's everyone meeting up? DM, we're all playing in the Hello? Hello, are you there? Yeah, it's the gazebo. Do not go into a gazebo in D&D, okay? You do not want to do that. It's probably one of the worst enemies to encounter in D&D. And if you don't get the context, then you don't get the context, I guess. But gazebos are enemies in D&D, okay? You just keep that in mind. I'm not allowed to post dragon, okay, anymore. So here's something wholesome instead. Party. Why did you try to seduce the dragon? Me, a squishy support caster. Tiny Tiefling is obsessed with giant girlfriend who's 4 times her size. I think she knows she'll protect her. Welcome to the game, Michael. Excellent character concept. Let's play. My name is Michael. I'm a new D&D player. My current character is a rogue dragonborn elf. My name is Mitchell. I've been playing D&D since 1985. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as a dragonborn elf. Dragonborn hatch from an egg. Elven women remain pregnant for approximately 2 years. Dragonborn and elves are not compatible. Your character must be the result of some bizarre magical experiment, born and raised a captive in some insane wizard's dungeon. Okay, thank you for the input, Mitchell. No, dragons can mate with any other species, at least based on that, you know, interspecies crossbreeding table that you might have seen here or somewhere else before. I mean, based on that, dragons can, you know, interbreed with anything else, or crossbreed, whatever it's called. Yeah. Eldritch Gods level villains. Villains in whose motivation you can't really find a flaw, and who are sometimes better than heroes themselves. A guy from Florida broke into prison to hang out with his friends. He seems so happy and proud of himself, goddamn. Amazing villains. Villains who are evil only because of their circumstances, and who often do not have another choice. A guy from Florida kidnapped scientists so he would make the guy's dog immortal. That's I mean, that's kind of noble. That's kind of a noble reason. High tier villains. Villains who are trying to avenge evil actions against them, and may also want to change society as a whole. A guy from Florida attacked his mother's lover with a katana because of a missing jar of shrimps. I don't know if I would classify that one as high tier, honestly. Mid villains. Villains who just follow their nature or trying to do everything to survive. A guy from Florida arrested after refusing to stop masturbating at Burger King. Okay, it keeps getting worse and more questionable. It keeps getting very questionable. Not that good of a villains. Villains who fell out of place, or feel out of place, okay. Their motives are mysterious and sometimes crazy. A guy from Ohio arrested after an attempt to a truck. I am very surprised that after 5 people from, you know, different states, from US, all of them, impressively enough, one of them is not from Florida. And villains. Villains who are evil for the sake of being evil. And again from Florida, okay. A guy from Florida stole a bird, attacked a mother, and 2 children, and attacked a mother and 2 children, and burned down a house. I mean, yeah, okay, and no reason behind any of that. Also, I like the mention of stealing a bird. Like, that's even remotely as bad as the other 2 things mentioned on the list. And the stealing of the bird is even listed first. Anyway, okay, let's not question it anymore. Madness beyond comprehension. The song Jolene, but the singer never stops describing Jolene, going into more and more details and getting more and more disturbing until you're not sure what Jolene is, except that you're afraid of her. Your teeth are sharp, your mouth agape, your claws rend flesh, there's no escape from the judgment of the Eldritch One, Jolene. He screams about you in his sleep, and when he wakes, does not but weep, in terror of the one they call Jolene. Blackening the summer skies, with burning wings and countless eyes, we tremble at the sight of you, Jolene. We cower here beneath your gaze, that sets the earth and sky ablaze. Have mercy at the end of days, Jolene. Honestly, beautiful song, beautiful and lovely. There's nothing else to be added there. This is most definitely what my character would do. Psst, tell us a secret about your D&D character that your party members don't know about. At night, instead of standing guard, my rogue just sits and stares at the sleeping Kenku paladin. Because the rogue is a cat, okay. Or whatever the cat race is called. Tabaxi. Because the rogue is a tabaxi, I assume, yeah. They should have this advantage in case, you know, someone's if someone's going to attack the sleeping party. They should either have this advantage or just straight up fail the check. 6 seconds sure seems like it takes a long time. Our rules lawyer debating the big bad evil guy during combat. I mean, a lot can happen in 6 seconds, okay? It's not that short of a time, 6 seconds, okay? It's not. Rage is so overused. DM. Okay, team. You have first initiative. Halfling Barbarian. I believe it's time for me to cleric. Save it. Huh? It's 3 bugbears. Save it. But I bet you $10 there's a better combat later. Fine. You know, I'm speaking calmly, but there's a tantrum brewing. The likes of which this small has never seen. It's time to ask yourself the really important question. Look, if you're starving in a post-apocalyptic wasteland and suddenly someone is like, oh, I have tons of food and it just happens to be meat, do you want some? Well, you cannot act surprised when it's people. You simply cannot. There are times and places where it is realistic to expect not to be served people. For example, in a pie shop underneath a barber shop. Then you can be all, oh god, it's people. If you're in a post-apocalyptic wasteland and are suddenly served a really good meat pie, you have to know it's people. Do you see any cows? No, they all apocalypsed. It's your neighbor. If you're served food in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, ask yourself these questions first. Do I trust the person feeding me? Second question, is this meat fresh? And if so, have there been any livestock non-apocalypsed recently? Third question, have I seen Kevin within the past week? Fourth question, am I willing to commit the penultimate culinary taboo? The ultimate culinary taboo is putting pineapple on pizza, a crime that I regularly commit. And 5, how much did I even like Kevin, really? Yeah, I mean, okay, everyone knows that you are allowed to, you know, eat someone that you don't like, so it's pretty obvious. Pray that I don't alter their stats even more. DM. You see what appears to be a sleeping troll and meta player. Fire spells. Everyone ready fire spells. You are welcome to try that. Wait, what do you mean? The DM mocking them with homebrew monsters. Because obviously that's the best counter for metagaming players. Who's doing what to who now? Players. We just need an invite to the after party. We just want to stare at guests until someone offers to take us. DM. You guys wanna use persuasion or intimidation? Players. Both. Jesus Christ. That is both. That is really both. Alright, on that note, that's been for today's video, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like if you did and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, as well as YouTube by Plus. Thanks so much for those. Links below if you wanna check those out, as well as links to the social media, Subreddit, Discord, anything else. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great bye.